Today I did something a little crazy. I went into Lowe's because I heard they had some sales, and I came across this $500 electric lawnmower. Now, the thing is, they wanted $200 for it. I asked them if they'd take $150. They said yes. So here we go. I looked it up. It doesn't have a battery, but it does have an 80-volt brushless motor that I should be able to use on some other thing, or I'd be able to just make my batteries work with this by running them in series. Let's go see what we can do, and let's see if we can get this thing in the back of a Volt. Well, the seats fold down, relatively easy to get in here. The handle folds down, so here we are. Let's bring this thing home and start playing with it.
Tell me what happened.
Do my video here. Okay, so now you know I have this lawnmower, so what I did is I took 4 of these 18-volt batteries, which are technically 20 volts when completely charged, ran them in series, and if you look at the meter right over here, we got 82. Oh, ooh, I shocked myself real good too. That is, that's some power. Dang. There we are. 80 there. Oh, need some light on
there? Yeah, there it is.
Okay, 82.2. See? Now, they're kind of loosely on there. They're not on there as tight as they should be. But what I'm going to try to do now is just hook this up to the lawnmower and see if we can start it. So, with the batteries ran in series, I connected it to the lawnmower. I started it. It started for about 4 seconds or so, then it shut off and it started beeping. I didn't know what that meant. There's another connection in there that I thought maybe communicated with the battery in such a way. So what I did was, well, keep watching, you'll see, I had to go buy something else. Alright, remember I took these batteries, I ran them in series and got 80 volts. And when I hooked it up to this lawnmower, it would come on for a few seconds and it would shut off. There was a different plug on there that looks like it was important. I was only using positive and negative, giving it the voltage that it needed, and it did not work. So today I went out, got one of the few that were still available with this string trimmer, and I was able to get a battery. Yep, and right now it's charging over there. So let's find out if it works.
How's it going?
Good.
Your photo with?
Yeah.
Oh, there's the battery.
So now I got a battery for this.
The battery, how much is the battery?
Well, I had to buy another tool, which was $250.
Oh, wow.
But let's see how it works.
All right.
Now that I got the right type of battery for it, and I did have the blade down on a number 1 when I first tried. A little too low, so I brought it up to a number 2. So I'm going to finish this part of the grass right here and see if it will if it will take this whole thing. So let's see. Here we go. We'll just record like that. Alright, I'm continuing to mow the grass. I'm going to try to do the entire lot. As you can see, there's a bunch right here. There's equal amount in the front on both sides. So I'm going to see how long it can go for. Right now I've done about 4 bags. Well, I did learn that this right here is not be able to do the whole yard on one battery. Need to charge now. You'll notice when we get into a little thicker grass, you hear it revving up. So it has some sort of like smart technology in there to be able to tell when there's more resistance. Sorry, trying to record this and drive it at the same time. Really nice. A lot of people seem surprised that it's not making more noise. That have seen me out here doing this. Like there's a lot of them available out there. Just, you know, be forewarned. I should probably get a couple of these before too long, before I can't get any more. Once I have the batteries themselves, not a problem. They can easily be rebuilt if you have any problems with them by just buying new cells. But having all the circuitry in there, the case, these are important things. So, yeah. Anyway. This all we got it out. Fuck. You don't think people are really gonna watch this shit, huh? God damn. Alright. I gotta get better at this. Also take into consideration that once you buy a battery for about $130, you will also need to buy a charger. I did find one of those available for around $50. So you're looking at about $180 added to whatever you get the mower for. If you just want to have a working mower. Originally it's 500 bucks. I got mine for $150. They had a price on it for 2. I asked them if they would take $100 for it. They said no. And then I asked them if they'd take $150 for it. And yes, they agreed to do such a thing. I ripped this thing apart. I did not take a video of it. There's a controller in there. There's a nice motor in there. It has a lot of sensors on it. There's a number of wires going to it, much like the wires that are going to the 80 volt max weed trimmer, string trimmers, what they say about whatever you're killing weeds and stuff. So the motor has some sort of smart technology. The motor inside this one right here is decent size, about like this. Could be repurposed. I could see it being repurposed for something maybe even like a pedicab or something of that nature. Seems to be well built, strong. Just know that the controller and basically an on and off switch is all you're going to be able to incorporate into whatever you won't be able to have a range if you repurposed it. So you just hit it once, boom, you know, yeah, not much of a range, instant torque. Well, you saw that we mowed grass with this. I did the entire property over here on 2 batteries. It lasts. I did not check the time. But almost an hour per battery. It was a long time. I'm really not doing well with this one. Fuck. All right. If I were you, what I would do is not buy Kobalt 80 volt series. I think the 80 volt series is really good. I think it's a really great idea for some of these larger type, you know, household tools, for them to be a higher voltage. For example, my car is over 300 and some volts. That's, you know, move a big piece of heavy machinery around. And the higher the volts, the faster the energy is delivered. The higher the volts, the faster the energy is delivered. And 80 seems to be pretty appropriate. It does a really good job with these. I have not yet tried the Kobalt 40 volt or any of the other ones. These are the very, very first heavy duty yard tools I got. I would like to try out some other ones. So if you're a company, you want me to do a review about yours, send me one. I'll gladly take your stuff. And I will make a review and you'll love it. You'll love the review. No, maybe not. I'll probably be pretty blunt, pretty honest, because that's just what I want to be. I want to be straightforward. I like reviewing things. I like playing with these, you know, new toys. For example, like this here, I'm going to totally repurpose this for some other shit. How often you whack weeds? This is just going on like a canoe or something. We're going to be taking this puppy up and down the river next summer. Bam! You'll see. Put a rudder on here. Yeah. Let's do fun things. Let's have fun. But, you know, send me your stuff. I'll review it. And I'll probably repurpose it. I want to probably wreck it in the process. There's a good chance. This one's going to be fun. So, there you have it. And, oh, yes. Oh, that's what I was saying. Let's see. So, if you're looking for an 80 volt series, multiple tools, like this right here. Let me see if I can find what I'm looking for. All right. So, you know, we have the string trimmer right there. With this came this catalog with the lawnmower, a leaf blower, the string trimmer, and the 18-inch chainsaw. Now, okay, I used my Ryobi leaf blower, and it's not very good, but I'm not really interested in another one of those. Chainsaw, on the other hand, yeah, that seems like fun, doesn't it? But my point is, don't buy Kobalt 80 volt stuff. I know the string trimmer is available at Lowe's, at select stores, but know this, all of these models basically have been discontinued. Lowe's will not carry Kobalt 80 volt series anymore. They'll be carrying a 40 volt series. The batteries are not compatible. These things, they will not be making parts for, probably for much longer. They're warranty for 5 years, so you should be able to get parts for them for about the next 5 years. At least I'm counting on it. But there is another company out there that has an 80 volt series. They are Greenworks. I'll show you a little clip. Look at the clip right now. This clip of the batteries. Alright, I asked on Amazon if this battery would work for products that use this. Their answer was no. So today I am going to try to see differences. The difference in the battery mostly is how it lines up in the slot on the thing. I'm sure if you took a Greenworks battery and just ran wires from here to here to here to there, you know, connected all the wires, it would run your machine just fine, perfectly. The problem is it's not going to fit into the slot. That's all. You would have to grind this thing down, manipulate this in some sort of form or fashion in order to get that battery to fit into your slot. But they're continuing to make stuff. Their products are priced a lot cheaper. I believe that they are the ones that made all this stuff over here. But I believe if you look on Amazon, you should find the weed trimmer for around, what was it? It was less than $200. I paid $250 for this. And then they also have batteries that are readily available. A little bit less expensive than these, but priced similar to the ones that you can find like this. But they also have a 4 amp hour battery, which remember I showed you before that this battery is 2 of these. The 4 amp hour battery, 80 volt battery, is 4 of these combined with Greenworks. So if you're looking for a really, really good battery that could be put on a bike or something of that nature, if you could get an 80 volt motor on a bike, one of these packs here should be able to scoot you around really nice. I mean, 80 volts, little scooter, something. Either way, you could carry a couple of these on board, a couple of the big ones, and you just be able to snap them in. Oh, then later on, go mow your grass. Greenworks is the company that I would recommend. So look them up. I'll put a link down there, and you can check out their products. They also have a snow blower that looks like it would be kind of fun to try. Again, these are very good. 80 volts. Can't go wrong. That's awesome. So there you have it. I think that concludes all that we need for the lawnmower. Please subscribe. I hope you enjoyed watching this video as much as I did, trying out these things. If you have any